on our live video. Sorry, I scheduled the video to go live on. We're supposed to be on live video by 3:30, but sorry for that. One of the things that just hold me back not to start with that at that time. But now we are here. This is the bag that I want to make. So remember, my name is Kenneth Shume Ogwajo, the bag making tutor. I did this for my daughter. I like this bag very well. This design that I used. And you see, this is the pocket of the bag. This is the first pocket of the bag. Even her book is inside though. Don't mind me. This is the second bag. And this is the so this is the side pocket for the bag. The back side are the handle for the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and make this bag. First of all, what I will do now is to design the front pattern for the bag. That's the front pattern. And this curved one, by God's grace, we're going to finish this side, join this side also, and this one. Then the back side might be off camera, of which I've told you, I've shown you how I usually do my handle for the back and the back side for school bag. So the main one now is to design the front pattern for the bag. So let's go ahead and do that. I will be using okay, for now let me keep this one aside here. Then this is the material we're going to use today. That will be the black again. So I will be using this design also, the same color of the design. I'm still having the leather here, so that's why I will be using this one also today. So this is the color, the silver star. You can call it silver, red, black. It's shiny Milo face. So we're going to use it today to sew our bag. So now let's go ahead. I don't know whether you are hearing what I'm saying. No. Today we are so happy to do this bag. So now let's go ahead and do this one here. So now the method that I'll be using today will be the measurement for the bag today will be that will be 11. Okay, we'll be saying that measurement we are going to use today will be 10 by 14 inch. So it will be 10. Because sewing this, after sewing the bag, I noticed that the bag is big. And it's a baby that is in primary 4. But even at that, their book is big and some books are long, like long notes. So that's why I just give her this one. She's enjoying it. So today we're still doing designs, and all these designs will be here, the pocket and every other thing. So, but coming up here, this one, that's this silver color, is the one that I will use to sew the upper side of the bag. So the measurement that I'll be using is 11 by 14 inch to be 11 by 14 inch. That will be the measurement for this one today. Okay. So now, if I want to make the measurements here, I don't want to waste my leather. That's why I'll be just giving a distance of this one that was here. That this side now. Here, I will not start from the beginning to cut out. I'll be giving 1.5 inch before I'll cut out this one. The reason is this: I don't want to waste the leather. After cutting this, I will now go inside the leather and cut the remaining one. That's this one. So before I'll cut this, I'll first of all give a space of this, so that after cutting this one now, I'll have this. So watch me as I do this one, so that I will not waste much of my leather while cutting it. So coming here, I'll first of all measure out 1.5 inch here. So I'll measure 1.5 inch here. So after measuring 1.5 inch, I will not come up to this side because this one now is not leather, it's just a normal something. So from this place, okay, let me go ahead and cut out this one that is here, so it's not disturbing us. So coming in here, I told you I'll measure 1.5 inch here. Coming up here now, I'll measure 2 inch. I'll measure out 2 inch. Then from here I measured 1.5 inch. I will just measure 11 inch. I will even make it to be 10 inch. Sorry, I'll be using 10 by 10 by 14 inch, I think. Yeah, I'll be using 10 by 14 inch. I will first of all measure out 1.5 inch here. So from 1.5 inch, I'll also measure 10 inch here. So from 10 inch, I will measure out from here. That will be 14 inch. But by me looking, I noticed that the 14 inch is longer. So I will reduce it to 13 inch. So the measurement I'll use here is 10 by 13 inch. That will be for the measurement of this one here. 10 by 13 inch. So watch me as I'll curve here to get this shape and this one here. So what I will do now, after measuring 10 by 13 inch, 10 by 13 inch is this one here. So coming here, I will now measure out, it's 13 inch now, so I'll be cutting, I'll measure out 6 inch here, and I also come this side, and I also measure 6 inch here. So that's 6 inch this side and 6 inch here. So this one that is 10 inch, the middle will be 5 inch. So from the 5 inch, I will measure out 2.5 inch here, and I will come this side and I will measure out 2.5 inch here. So divided into 1, 2, 3, 4. So after making it this way now, the next thing I will do is to go ahead and curve it from this 2.5 inch here. So I'll curve it this way to join this place that I measured 6 inch. So this is how it will be. And I will go ahead and join this one also the same way I joined that one that side. So it will be this way here. Are you see? So first of all, I'll go ahead and cut this side, and I'll place it on top of this one to get the actual measurements that is here, so that two of them will be equal. As you are seeing it now, the shape of this one is sharper than this. So let me go ahead and cut this side. Then the remaining one now will be the upper one of this one. After that, I will still curve this one out this way. So after curving it out this way now, the remaining one now will be this one here, and this side now will be for this. So let me go ahead first of all and cut out this one. So I'll place it this way. So make sure that I've got the actual measurement from here to here. So this is how it will be. Then I'll go ahead and use my pen and redraw it again. I will redraw this side. So here now, I'll go ahead and cut the remaining one here. So after cutting it out, this is how it will be after cutting it. Can you see? So this is the shape of the bag. That's this one here. So that is this one here now. So I will still check to know whether is there anyone that I will still cuff to make sure that two of them are equal. That's the two sides of the bag are equal. So coming at this side now, I need to trim some parts of it here. Then I will turn it this way and I will cut this side also. So after cutting it, it will be this way now. Then coming here now, this is for this one. And the okay, let's go ahead and cut the other one that we have drawn already. I've drawn it here. So see, this one will be for the upper side of the bag. So I'll go ahead and cut this side out. So after cutting it out this way, I will now put it here. So from here, from up here, I will measure out 11 inch. So that's the place I'll cut out from here. So now after cutting this one, this is how it will be. So I'll check to know whether two of them are equal. If they are not equal, I'll still trim some part of it out. So I'll cut here now. So this is for this one here. And this one will be for the inner side of the bag. So the next thing I'll do now is to keep this one aside because after sewing this one, I'll go ahead and sew this side. So let me keep it aside here. Then coming on this one now, the next thing I will do is to cut out this one here. That's the zipper side of it here. So what I will do now is to go ahead and measure out 5 inch here. So maybe measuring out 5 inch. So this is how it will be. So the next thing I will do now is to go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting it out now, it will be this way. So this one will now come in. This color will now come in here, and it will be for rosewood here now. So I'll place this one on top of it, and I'll cut it out. So it will be this way now. So the next thing I will do is to go ahead and measure out, getting the middle of those, because this is 10, so this is the middle of this one. So from the middle now, I will now join it to get something like curve till I reach to this point here. Can you see? So I'll go ahead and cut it out now. Oh, sorry. So I will now place this one on top of this here. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out now. So coming here now, so after cutting it out, it will be this way. This one will be here this way, and this one will be here this way. So two of them will be this way. So this is how it will be. And there is one that will be on top of it here. So now let me go ahead and cut this side with the same color. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and join all of them together. Bag making is so enjoyable and so happy after while sewing it. Once it's your hobby, you don't have any problem because you'll be enjoying it while sewing it. So please have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, try and do so. Hit on notification bell. Please like my video for me. Please just click on the like video so that my video will be going far on YouTube. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for watching this video. I still remain your bag making tutor Kenichi Ume Ogwajo. We're on live video today, so we're still on it though. Let's continue doing our best on bag making. Please, if there is any question at all, anything at all you want to ask, go ahead and ask that. Can I know where you're watching me from? My name is Kenichi Ume Ogwajo from Nigeria, Anambra State. A club there, precisely, that's where we are. So let's go ahead and do this. So this one will be this way here on top of this one, and the other ones will come in. So now let me first of all go ahead and sew this one. I will join it together first. So just looking at the back, that's the same back that we are sewing today. So after sewing it now, I'll go ahead and add the zip that will be here. So let me first of all join this one together on my sewing machine. Don't mind me. Oh. So after sewing it together here, I will now trim the remaining side out. So this is how this one will be after sewing it. Then now I'll go ahead and sew this one. Looking at this, I added cord on this one. So now let me go ahead and add the cord on this one also. So, so on this one now, I'll be using this white cord to add the cord here. It makes the color to be unique. So now let me go ahead and do that by using the white color of those. So now I'll be using this white color to add the cord on this one here. So let me go ahead and do that. So after sewing it, it will be this way now. Then the next thing I will do is to turn it here this way. So I'll turn it. Can you see the color of the white is so unique on the back? So that's why I told you I'll be using the white color here. So coming here now, it will be this way. Can you see? Yeah. So it will be this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it together here. So let me go ahead and do that now. Okay, let me keep it this way. It will be this way now while sewing it. Sorry, it will be this way. So after sewing it now, I'll turn it this way. I see. I'll now turn it this way. So it will be this way after sewing this side. Then I'll go ahead and sew this side now. So this is how it will be after sewing this side. Now the next thing I will do is to go ahead and add cord on this one. Then I'll go ahead and add it on this side also. So let me go ahead and do that now. So I'll go ahead and add this one this side here now. So it will be this way. I'll go ahead and turn it this way, and I'll go ahead and sew it also here. Bag making is so nice and so enjoyable also. So after sewing it also, I'll turn it this way. I'll turn it this way now. Then I'll go ahead and sew it here. So after sewing it now, this is how it will be. I see. Then this one will come on top of this here. Then I'll add zip at the middle of this. So let me go ahead and add the zip. That's the next thing I'll do now. So now coming here, I'll go ahead and add the zip here. So I'll give it something like 1 inch out. That's 1 inch this side, 1 inch the other side. Making it 2 inch. So this is the zip. So I'll go ahead and add the. So I'll add this leather by the two side of the zip here. This way. Then after that, I'll go ahead and fold it. Then I'll add this one also, this side. So at this point, I'll go ahead and get the middle of this. I will notch it here, and I will do the same thing this side also. Then coming here, I'll go ahead and get the middle of this one. I'll also give it a notch. I'll get the middle of the down side of the bag. I'll notch it also, and I'll get the middle of this one here, and I will give it a notch here also. So now the next thing I will do is to go ahead and join this here from the middle of it, from the two middle here. I'll join it this way. I'll go ahead and sew it. So after that, I'll fold it this way, and I'll now go ahead and sew it here now. So after sewing this one, I'll now go ahead and sew this side also here. I'll sew it from the middle of the two. Then after this here, I will now go ahead. So it will be this way here now. Can you see? So this is how it will be after sewing this side. So the next thing I will do is to fold it this way small, and I'll fold this one this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it. So let me go ahead and do that now. So after sewing it, this is how it will be. So it will be this way. So the next thing I will do is to use lining and cover here. I'll just cover it round with the lining. So this is the lining that I will use on the back. So it will be this way. Then I'll cut it out from here. So from here now, I'll go ahead and sew it together with this. So after sewing it, it will be this way. Can you see the color of the work? So this is for this one here. So the next thing I will do now is to go ahead and use the cord and cover it. So coming here, after sewing this one, I told you I will use the cord and cover here. So I'll add cord on those one here. So let me go ahead and do that. So after sewing it, it will be this way now. That is after adding the cord for this one. This is how it will be. So the next thing I will do now is to go ahead and add the one that we have cutted out up here, the zip. So let me go ahead and do that now. So first of all, I'll fold it, go in the middle of the two, in the middle of the two of the back here. So I'll get the middle here. I will notch it and I'll also notch this side. So coming here, I'll fold it here this way, then I'll sew the middle. So after sewing it, it will be this way. So the next thing I will do now is to go ahead and add the zip. Now the zip floats, I'll add the zip floats here. So I'll add two of them this way. So after adding this, it will be on top of this one this way. So let me go ahead and join it here now. So I'll join it here this way. So from the middle of the two, so let me get the middle of this here. So I'll hold two of them from the middle. Then I'll go ahead and sew it. So after sewing this side, it will be this way. Are you seeing how it will be? So the next thing I'll add now is to add the one that will be down here and the one that will be down here. Then I'll add this one here. So let me go ahead. I'll cut some parts because this one is too long. So I'll cut some of it here. Then I'll cut this one also. So after sewing this one, I told you this is how it will look like. Then let me go ahead and add this one down here. So I'll be using this here because coming here, this is not as strong as this. So I'll be using leather to cover this side. So I'll go ahead first of all to add the zip head. Please remember to add your zip head while sewing your bag. You do frustrate a lot after sewing the bag. You want to open your bag, you notice there is no zip head there. Oh my god, it makes me cry sometimes if I didn't do that. So I usually take my time to do that before sewing any other thing on my back. So coming here now, I'll add this leather here. I'll add it this way. So after adding it, I'll go ahead and sew it together with this one. So after that, I'll fold it this way again. I'll still go ahead and sew it also. Please don't mind the noise you are hearing. You know, today is as you're hearing the voice, today is Saturday, oh, and my kids are around, so they're enjoying themselves. So they are playing outside. That's why you're just hearing all this voice here. So don't mind them. Let's just keep moving. So after sewing this, I'll now go ahead and sew it straight on this one here. After I'll cut some the remaining parts and I'll go ahead and sew this side the same way I did on the other one. start sewing it, I'll still join it together with this. Then I'll go ahead and sew it also.